Hello everybody, my name is Bam654328 and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Today we are playing as the Defect. Starts with 75 HP, 99 gold, a combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. Personally, my favourite character in the game. Let's have a look at our map and see what we want. Chance we can get to an elite, and that path seems to be fine as well. Probably always going to take that, to be fair. I don't know why I always check. So the Defect works around orbs. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy, and if we evoke it by a card known as Dual Cast, it does it twice. For Dual Cast, I mean. But because everything... One ball lightning. Let's make a lightning run. What was I saying? I'm a professional. No, I'm not. Just an idiot with recording software and who just wants to play games. Game 3 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand, but it exhausts. That might be good. My favourite character, but my least played. I normally play as Ironclad. So, if we zap... Hang on! Wrong button. No, it means we're gonna have to fight an elite anyway, so... Oh well. So then we have 3 because we've got 3 orbs. Now if we play, say, Ball Lightning or Zap again, where we channel again, it'll evoke it, meaning that it'll do 8 damage. As we go along, hopefully we can pop off and see what happens. Frost is another orb. Frost orbs baseline gives you 2 block. So let's kind of go for a hybrid Frost Lightning build. Do we want to remove anything? I think we want to remove a strike, just so we can start cycling the lightning strike a little bit faster. As you walk into the room, you hear gurgling and grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature you see glints of a strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. Reach inside, lose 3 health, 25% chance. Let's do it. Oh, on the first go, let's go. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab a hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged, but rewarded. So whenever we add an attack to our deck, it is instantly upgraded, which is just delicious. Now with this Lagavulin, he has 8 block. For the first 3 turns, he isn't going to attack because he's asleep. So we want to use... Don't scare me like that. As soon as we break his block, he wakes up. So we want to try... That's what I was hoping for. And then we can start doing some damage to him. He's going to do 20 attack each turn. And on his 3rd turn, he will do a negative effect. Why are you only doing 18? Anyway, on the 3rd one, he'll do a negative effect where he lowers our attack and our dexterity, which isn't great. I'll take that 10 damage for now. We've got a bonfire after this anyway, so... Right, let's do cool-headed. Take another 6, and he's down to half health. Hydration. Wanna zap, dual cast, and then we'll strike him because he's only going to do the negative effect on us. We want to try and kill him next turn. isn't going to kill him, and that's really annoying. Taking 11 damage again. But we can come back from this. If we just end our turn. Our orbs do the business. So we get 31 gold. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. And we want Ball Lightning because it's upgraded already. We're going to rest because all of our attacks get upgraded anyway. So just a bit of longevity in the long haul. Oh, you little fart. So we want to zap Hologram. Put Zap back out there. This dude's going to do a lot of damage. He does around about 20, I believe. But he does take a minute to charge up. He takes 2 turns to charge up, and then once he's charged, he's going to do some serious damage. 7. Try and kill him. 4. That worked out brilliantly. Only taking another 4 damage, but ideally we need this dude gone this turn, because here it comes, 25 damage. So we want to Ball Lightning him, strike him just to get rid of him, and then because he's the only enemy left, that's what our orb targets. Doom and Gloom. Dark is really interesting, but I've never made it work. As we get into the next fight, I'll go over it a bit more. Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. And we got a Thief. So we want Cool Headed just to give us a little bit extra block. Hologram. Cool Headed again. So Doom and Gloom. The way Dark works is it will add a Dark Orb, and then each turn that orb will gain a certain amount of damage. Then once that orb gets evoked, once it reaches here, it will then deal however much damage to the weakest enemy, I believe it is. Yeah, the least HP. Really good for a boss fight, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to be fighting a boss that only has that is just the boss. My padding on my wall just flew off and scared the fuck out of me. Reattach that. I need some stronger adhesive, I think. Anyway, Ball Lightning. Apologies for that. And then we want to do that so we have our full lightning and we gain 10 block because we evoked our 2 frosts. Now he's going to gain some block because his next attack will... His next turn would have meant that he ran away with our money. I mean, he only stole 30, but my fucking money, you can get your own. Charge battery, really good, so we're going to go with that. Think of it as like a defensive flying knee from the Ironclad. And we're going to heal again, just because I'm very paranoid. Because we healed, might as well fight the Gremlin Knob. But because our deck is a lot of attacks, should be beautiful. We're going to use this colourless potion. We'll get Magnetize, so that's a power, which means it activates every turn. And at the start of our turn, we'll get a random colourless card. It's a skill, which means he's going to get stronger. We don't want to play any skills if it can be helped. This will help. I'm going to do that as well. Sap is a skill. You know what? We're going to do this. You know what? Doom and Gloom. And see, it'll gain 6 each turn. And then it'll do 12 at the end of it, once it gets evoked. I don't want to play anything. With a bit of luck, we'll draw dual cast and a zap or something. Because it's doing 18 damage, so he's dead as long as we can... Ah, perfect. So we're going to Dark Shackle him, just so he's not doing any damage, even though he is dead, because we will dual cast this, and that'll cast it twice, so it's going to be 18 times 2, so that's 36, but it doesn't really matter. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Ideally, we want to get rid of our strikes, but we'll get leap, because I think we need a bit more block. You duck into a small hut. Inside you find what appears to be a forge. The smithing tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel on edge. Upgrade a card in your deck, or obtain a special relic, but we get pain. Let's go with that. Because this, at the start of your turn, upgrades a random card in your hand. So essentially, we don't need bonfires anymore to upgrade. Well, this is just tickety-boo, isn't it? Taking 3 damage, I don't really mind that much. Would I prefer not to take 3 damage? Of course. Where the fuck did I put my phone? Oh, I'll worry about it later. So, while in hand, lose 1 life whenever you play another card. Doom and Gloom gets rid of pretty much a lot of them. And then we can choose, but because it doesn't really matter. Then we ball lightning and then strike. Nice and easy. Sweeping beam, cold snap, there we go, that's what we want. Deals damage and also gives us frost. And we're going to heal again, because this deck is currently revolving around... Okay, so... revolving around attack, sorry I didn't finish my train of thought. So we want that there early. And then hopefully... he's then gonna charge up, essentially. So we're gonna charge up as well. Get it? Charge battery? Ha 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 ha. Cool-headed. And then leap. So ideally, we want to keep these two going and constantly block, so that we can deal the most amount of damage to him in one go. Hologram. Get charge battery back out here. Defend. We're going to heal anyway after this fight, but I want to try and get this as high as possible so that when it actually activates, he's going to be buggered. It doesn't mean that we can't still hit him, because he splits when at half HP, so once he gets to 70, he's going to split into a load of... well, he's going to split into 2 enemies, who then which will have... however remaining 70 HP he has. Ideally, we want to draw dual cast, because then that's 60 damage. And we can't play anything, because if we play the Ball Lightning or Doom and Gloom or Zap even, it's going to activate this, and that'll split him early, which we don't want to do. It's a risky tactic. So we want to no, we don't want to cold snap. We want to strike him, dual cast, then cold snap, and now he's going to split into 2 enemies with 1 HP. Job's a good one. Oh, thank God we got some attacks there. But there we go. Nice and easy. Thunder Strike! Rainbow. He'll channel one of each of the orbs. Put all 0 cost cards from your discard pile. I think we're going to skip this one. Each lightning channeled this combat though. Oh, we'll go with that. It's a rare card, so... So we got Philosopher's Stone. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start with strength 1. Can no longer rest at rest sites, but we get an extra energy. And gain energy, but no longer get gold. We need rest. And Philosopher's Stone might be a pain in the arse. I don't think we need any of these. I want the gold. Because gold in the long run. Oh. No. I'm not taking any of them. Then we'll go here. And then we'll go and see if the shop has anything of interest to us. So we want a cold snap. Dual cast. I guess defend twice and then take the 8 damage. Not happy about it, don't get me wrong. God, my keyboard is filthy, fucking hell. The light just shone on it and I regret everything in my life. So we want to channel the Frost hologram. And then do some more damage. Granted, we're taking 11 damage, but we could have used the fire potion now that I think about it. Will you stop mugging me, please? Okay, so we are going to use that. Can I do 27 damage to him next turn? Can I do 38 damage to him next turn? That's the question. No, with this bloody draw I can't. What are you playing defense for? You're just attacking yourself, you idiot. Unfortunately, that means he's going to scarper with our money. Bit annoying. Got some money back at least. I don't think we want any of that. Charge battery again, I guess. Yeah, go on. It's a slightly better defend, so... And you upgrade to dual cast straight away. So we want a cold snap, ball, lightning, dual cast. Because he's not attacking, we're also going to smack him up a bit. He's going to gain 20 block, I believe it is. 25. So we want to charge battery, leap. Might as well do that. Try and shuffle through our deck a bit faster so we can get some more ball lightnings. Because ball lightning is 10 damage. When it's upgraded. This must have been one of the first ones I bought? God. Need to get rid of this bloody pain card, that's for bloody sure. Gonna take 2 damage, that's fine. So we channeled 3 lightning, so that's gonna do 27. Nice and easy. Okay, cold snap. So focus is, says right there, increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. So when you lose focus, these become weaker, but at the cost of strength and dexterity. If you are going for just a straight up smack and defend build, it can be really helpful. Should have probably taken it actually, now that I think about it, because we're not using our orbs that much. But that's what we were looking for, defrag. And we're going to remove that pain card because it's a pain. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna buy that because it's a. I'm gonna drink it. Can I have something that heals me? You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. These spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. As you approach, the spirits all turn to you, expectantly. Offer, reward are based upon the offer. Now, if we give him this, it'll heal us to full and give us 10 max HP. And I want to do that. Just because the Elite's coming up and Thunderstrike, I was umming and ahhing about it before anyway, so yeah, as we gained that focus, that went up to 4. And it's a power, isn't it? Yeah, so can only use it the once. But hey, an extra damage and an extra bit of block. That's nothing to sniff at, is it? Okay. Fortunately, we drew crap. And then we're going to use charge battery. Doing 18 damage, we're going to get 13. So we're taking 5. Can you speed this up, please? Okay, thanks to that, it upgraded our charge battery, so we're going to use that. There we go. Now, do I think that's worth it? No. Yes, they're getting stronger each turn, but that worked out well. So, and we're on a hologram. Gets that back so we can channel it again. And then end our turn so we have a bit of extra energy next turn. It's another reason why I didn't take any of the boss relics, because we do have that. I'll just strike you a couple times, innit? Get done. Okay, Beam Cell adds 4 damage to vulnerable. Really good, really good. Ew. Okay, doom and gloom instantly. Perfect. Couldn't have gone better. Well, it could have, but, you know. So we want a Beam Cell, Cold Snap to do extra damage, Strike, Charge Battery. He's going to summon more enemies. So what we're going to do is we're going to Beam Cell again. Because of Unceasing Top, when we don't have any cards in our hand, it'll draw one. But ideally, want to kill these quick. So we want to bip, bip. And because they're not attacking, we're going to save the energy. Get 'em, boys! So Cold Snap will take care of you. Then we want a Cool-Headed. Beam Cell again. Just keep that on him. We're going to strike him for 13. He's going to do a bit of damage to us. 6, main. Could be worse. But he's dead next turn. No doubt about it. This is where Bam just draws a load of defense. Yeah, you better run. I actually didn't even notice I killed him. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. It's kind of a bit crap, to be fair. Recursion's good. Especially if we can get it upgraded, like. Okay, standard deal with these guys. Focus the one at the back. Play the defend just so we don't take any damage. He's going to give them some shields. Recursion just means that it will now play. It plays the first one. I forgot what I was saying. Oh well, kind of been important. They're now going to heal. I wish you wouldn't. Defrag, leap, and then cool-headed. Can you stop? Can you just stop? You're alright. I like you. You behave. Okay, we're gonna beam cell you. Then we're gonna cold snap. Get off defense. Should be able to kill her next turn. Or him. I think it's her. Who knows? Be what you want to be. And there we go. So recursion we don't want to do. We want to charge battery twice to give us the extra energy next turn. And now we have 6. So we want to beam cell, give him a bit of vulnerability. Might as well play a leap. Cold snap. Ideally, what we could do with is a slightly bit more draw. Thanks. But he's dead anyway, so we're just gonna use that. The colorless potion. Stack discharge whenever you receive unblocked attack. Channel 1 lightning. It's a great power, especially if you get enemies that hit multiple times, like the birds. Oh, Snecko. You slippery little bugger. We're just gonna go with this. Apply 2 weak to him. Okay, Doom and Gloom for free. Snecko, please. So, Snecko's downfall, that is. Can make an expensive card for free. But then he makes you defends. It costs like 9,000. We use cool-headed. Stack discharge, perfect. It'll do a bit of damage to us. That's unfortunate. But because now we have static discharge whenever he attacks us and we don't block it, we're going to channel that lightning. And then just, there we go. Could have gone a lot smoother, but it's good for what we had. And because we now have a static discharge, take Thunderstrike again. Ooh, cheeky pear. You love it. I actually don't really like pears. I find the texture of them really fucking weird. What am I on about? Anyway, I'm going to use the explosive potion just to deal a bit more damage to them. Static discharge. Let's block. Let's do cool-headed as well. Taking 4 damage. So we channeled it twice. You have the most health. So let's do that to you. Do that to you. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to evoke our Frost, then dual cast this, and bada boom. Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. I can get behind that. Heatsink's really good if you're doing like a power deck. For each channeled orb. What, in the battle? Or on that turn? I think it's on that turn. Granted, we could make that work, but it can be very difficult too. So we want defrag, charge battery. Gonna be doing quick maths 3, 4. I messed up. Because he hits multiple times, static discharge is gonna be great. Ball lightning, hologram to get ball lightning back, hit him again and he's dead. Can I get a bloody bonfire please? Loop at the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb. It's a useful power, so let's go with it. You find yourself in an old decrepit chamber. Ah, yeah, this one. In the centre of the room, a large skull sits atop an ornate pedestal. As you approach, the skull bursts into flames and turns to face you.
What is it you seek? What is it you offer?
In sync with its final words, the door behind you slams shut. Do we have a shop coming up? We do not. So the money means nothing. Colorless card means nothing. Give me potion.
Drink up.
That's alright. And then I think we're just going to leave. How do I leave?
Behind you, mortal.
You peek behind the skull. Surely enough, there is a door. I hear that one. Just because either way you're losing 6 bloody HP, so... Snecko, I killed you already. Get out of here. Oh, I need a new chair, lads. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Help me get a new chair. Zap. Cold Snap. We're gonna drink the Distilled Chaos. I was hoping it'd give me a bit more defense. I'm gonna beam sell it. We gotta defend at the very least. Can't play anything else. And he bloody lives! He does 4 more damage to us. Ah, we even. Another colorless card. Capacitor adds orbs. So it's gonna be pretty juicy. Damage though. Three damage is fine. Unfortunately, the crow is going to get a buff, but not a lot we can do there. I want to play defrag first. Then we want to play Cold Snap, Recursion, so he plays it twice, Beam Cell, Strike to get him down on the floor, so we're not taking any damage. And you're just going to give us a thing that means that we get just random crap in our hand every now and then. Okay. Let's just kill you outright. You're gonna do some negative bollocks on me. Charge battery, hologram. And then we're gonna use charge battery again. So we have a bit more energy to play with next turn. Can you not? Well, come on. Then we're going to Doom and Gloom with a lot of orb slots. You can put a dark at the back, and it doesn't really matter what you play, because obviously it'll take a little while for it to become the first one to. Excuse me? Granted, you're doing 10 damage, but still. Where'd that damage come from, eh? Cold Snap, Doom and Gloom. Doesn't really matter what else we play. Could this be the first loss in Slay the Spire? Probably. I'll just fill my deck up with daisies. Go on. Joke's on you. I like it. Get over here. Cool-headed. Get some more draw going. Oh jeez, I wonder what we should do. 42 bloody elf. Deal with this absolute cook. Collector's annoying. Wah. Okay. I'm gonna cool-headed just so we can start getting that on the go. What does this do? Choose a card in your discard pile, return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Alright. Do we have anything in our hand that we want to make? Ideally, once we've channeled a good bit of lightning, we can just use that to get Thunderstrike back. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think this might be it, lads. I'm gonna have to get Leap back. Still doing 18 damage. Not 18, 8. No. Kills one of them. I'm okay with that. We got enough block, so we're gonna hit you. To be fair, we've done 80 damage to him already. Granted, he's done like 30, but you know. Look on the bright side, don't you? Doom and Gloom again. Bum, bum. I'm gonna save our energy. Don't you go summoning anyone else now. I'm gonna be well annoyed if you do. So we want cool-headed, charge battery. We need to try and get as much defense as possible. Unfortunately, he has knackered us in that regard. Ah, we're dead. We're dead, lads. GG Collector. I really don't like that boss. That was the first loss of the series, I believe. But it means we unlock some new cards. That means our next run will be a little bit stronger. Let's be with roguelike deck builders. So, Next run, we are checking out the Watcher, who was a free update. I haven't really played as her a lot. I've done about 5 runs with her in total, but should be fun. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.